If you want all the details about TikTok, I'm gonna give you all the details. So as you read from the title, yes, I tried every single monetization option on TikTok, and I'm gonna give you 1, the qualifications for it, 2, my experience doing it, 3, my review of it, etc. I guess it's the same as 2. And 3, 4, how much money I made from doing it after giving it a valiant attempt, or what I deem to be a valiant attempt. Also, if you hear meowing in the background, my cat decides that he really wants to be vocal during just the filming of this video because he was so quiet earlier. The first monetization method on this list is the TikTok Creativity Beta Fund, and generally where I make the most money on TikTok. So to qualify for this fund, you need 10,000 followers on TikTok, to be 18 or over, US based, and have 100,000 video views in the last 30 days. I believe now they might have expanded it to beyond just the US. I know a lot of regions don't have it, but as of like checking their website, it said US only. So the way it works is when you post videos on TikTok that are over 1 minute long, you get paid a CPM. So the same way YouTube ad revenue works, it works on TikTok like that. So my CPM fluctuates anywhere between 70 cents to 80 cents. It also does vary video to video, but you'll get paid that CPM per 1,000 of qualified views. The views have to qualify. For the views to qualify, I forgot where the list was. It's something like the person has to have watched the video for longer than 3 seconds, something yada yada. All of that to say, you'll get paid 80 cents for 1,000 views or whatever your RPM is. So I have been part of this program since March 2023, so it's been pretty much exactly 1 year. I started towards the very end of March 2023, so my first payout from this program was in April 2023. But over the course of my 1 year of being in this program, this money has been pretty life-changing. I have made $10,546 as of filming, which is March 8th, March 7th, March 8th. And sometimes my earning in this program does fluctuate. I can earn as much as about $1,500 a month to as little as about $500 per month. Some things that help me earn more is 1, making sure my videos go over 1 minute long. Sometimes if a video is really close, I'll squeak it over the 1 minute mark so I can get paid. 2, posting more videos. I post 3 videos a day, and my earnings were low during the months that I was doing a lot of traveling because it's pretty hard to post 3 times a day when you're in a foreign country, especially when my internet in China kind of sucked. My thoughts on this program, it's a super great program. A lot of creators are getting paid a lot more money than we normally would have ever made on this platform. However, these earnings are very catered to specific types of creators. A lot of creators, like cosplay creators, for example, it's very difficult for you guys to make videos that exceed 1 minute long. So a lot of creators who don't make the kind of like talking style videos struggle to get their videos over the threshold to qualify for views. The second thing is a lot of people have a theory that, oh my god, if I join the Creativity Beta Fund, that TikTok shadow bans me. No, they don't. The thing is, you're screwing over your own account actually, because a lot of people who join this program will purposely force videos to go over 1 minute long when the video genuinely cannot hit that length. Like, you're massively tanking video quality to make your video hit a certain length, and therefore the views are gonna go down because you're stretching a 30-second video into a 1 minute video. So it's truly about strategizing and having a content format that fits longer form vertical video. The second thing that I started doing is the TikTok Creative Challenge, or the TikTok ad program. Some people use it interchangeably, but it's called the TikTok Creative Challenge. So to qualify for this, your account needs to have 50,000 followers or more, you need to be 18 or over, and to be US based. There is like a private link to go join this. Shout out to my friend Fatal Glitch for giving it to me. If editing cat remembers, I'll put it in the link to this video. But it's a feature in-app in which brands will list ad campaign, and the ad campaign will have a specific instructions of what they're looking for and what they're not looking for. So sometimes they'll say things like, we're looking for, creators to go and talk about this feature. Don't make the video over 30 seconds long, something like that. And they also do sometimes give you kind of B-roll or footage that you can use into supplementing your video. They sometimes do have other requirements as well. Like, some of them say you must show one person, so you must have like your face in it. Sorry, my camera is dying, so I had to go plug it in, so it might kind of like reposition the frame a little bit. You get a limited amount of slots to join. So when you start out, you get 10 slots, but then it can go up. Like, my friend Fatal has, I think, 40 slots the last time I talked to him anyways, because he's been doing this program for a hot minute. And you have to go and apply for these ads. So sometimes they have spots immediately available, so you can click it and immediately join in. Sometimes, again, there's a wait list, and there's like a certain time limit. So it might be like a 1-day wait list, it might be a 2-month wait list, okay? So you have to use one of your 10 slots to go apply for the wait list, and then it'll let you know when you get in. Once you get in, you have 7 days to actually make the video and then upload it. Sometimes they ask for revisions, sometimes it immediately goes through. And I have made $30 to 35 videos now in this program. I started doing it at the end of January. So February was my one full month of doing it, going ham. And then March, I got sick. So right now is March 8th. I was in Atlanta at the end of February into early March, and then I got sick immediately on coming back. So I really wasn't able to do any videos in this program because I'm still sick right now, but I was dying. Given that, I feel like I gave it my best attempt. In January, and I only did it for the last 2 months of 2 weeks, of January, I made $346.73 from this program. In February, I really tried my best on this one. I did the most videos in February. I made $1,546.69. And in March, because I got sick, I really didn't make any videos. I missed a lot of my slots. Like, it timed out, so it took me longer than 7 days to make a video. Then I lose the slot and I have to reapply again. I only made $81.44 as of the first 8 days because I was sick. I wasn't really doing videos. So honestly, my thoughts about this is, I think if you have a lot of free time, it could be worth it because you have to apply for the videos and make a lot of videos. My highest earned video, I have one ad that earned me $300, but most of your ads won't earn you anything. Like, it could earn you just like a couple cents to a couple dollars. So on average, if you throw out the highest earning videos, I have most of my videos earn me about $5 or less, most of them. And you spend all that time filming, scripting, and then editing the video for it to not do well. But the ones that do perform will supplement the rest of your income. So it's high risk, high reward. You have to cast your net out really wide in order to actually get monetary results from this ad program. So if you are more of in a time crunch, this program may not be the best for you to do. But my friend Fatal said that a lot of people who start this program, they make like 2 videos, they see that it didn't make them any money, and they immediately give up. He says that you have to give it a solid 3 months of full effort to actually see results. So I'm close to 3 months, kind of. If you sum up everything together, it's basically about 2 months. And I can show you clearly with the numbers that if you do actively put in effort, you can get results, but it is very time consuming. So with that being said, this would not be my first choice really to go about monetizing on this platform. It's only if you have a lot of free time. The third one is TikTok branded missions. So this one is kind of similar to the ad one. Oh, I totally forgot to mention for the ad one as well. They don't go on your page, by the way. The ads show on like general for you pages, and then people can click it to link back to your page, but the video doesn't post onto your account, if that makes any sense. The branded missions do post onto your account. So they're just slightly different to the creative challenge one, where the branded mission, sometimes they will send out email blasts and they'll notify you in the app when it comes out. So the requirement for the branded missions, you need to have over 1,000 followers and to be 18 years old or over on TikTok. Basically, they have a large pool of money and a set requirement for the video. So an example was the Genshin one, where you needed to make a video using a specific audio for over 8 seconds long with using a specific filter, and you needed to have like a specific thing in your caption, something like that. If your video meets those qualifications, then you get paid an amount from the total pool of money based on how many views your video gets. Hypothetically, maybe their threshold was if you have a video that gets over 10,000 views, then you'll get like $50, something like that. So your video has to meet over the threshold in order for you to get paid. I've only entered these branded missions twice. The only reason is because they come out very infrequently, so I didn't have that many opportunities to join them. But there is a big delay basically in like the numbers updating, but the money is still being drained behind the scenes, if that makes sense. There's like a $30,000 monetary pool that goes out to all the creators, or however much money they choose to set, and then you make your videos, etc. You might look on TikTok and you're like, oh my god, my video has like 30,000 views, but it's like a little bit delayed in updating in the branded missions, so it'll only say like 10,000 views in the branded mission, and then oh shoot, they're out of money, and then you crap out of luck. So from my experience, I made $0 from the branded missions because they're so popular. Creators get massive email notification blasts, etc., notifying about these programs. So you have to be early. And like for the Genshin one, I think I submitted it a day later because I was traveling or something like that, and I didn't qualify because the views didn't update in time and all the money was gone. I think they're worth it to try if the video concept is easy, if it would fit your niche, and if you like see it the day of. Otherwise, I don't really think it's worth it because it's hard to qualify for it. So the next one is TikTok Shop for Creators. This is what's been flooding TikTok. It's been pissing a lot of people off. I respect it, honestly. It is very annoying to see people peddling you products all the time. But I peddled some products to people to go give it a test. I did 5 videos using the TikTok Shop monetization feature. Also, to qualify for TikTok Shop for Creators, you need roughly, I believe it was very hard to find this information online, 1,000 followers, 18 or older, to have posted 1 video in the last 28 days, This is available in multiple countries. I know the US and the UK, it's available. Not sure what other countries have it. Does Canada have it? Canada misses a lot of features weirdly. Another perk of this program is that it will send you coupon codes every once in a while, like a $50 coupon code that you can go and use to purchase products. So you get free stuff kind of, but there is an expectation you post. And if you don't post, then you don't get the coupons again. So there's that. And then there's also a certain time window that you must post a video after receiving the product. So I think it's about 2 weeks, and it'll tell you in the app that you must post the video. So from this one, again, I told you I've made 5 videos for this one. I made one about like a lip balm. I made one about a skirt. So neither of those really fit my niche, so it kind of made sense as to why maybe they didn't perform as well. I did one for a clip-on microphone, one for a $20 camera, and one for a it was a $30 USB microphone. So those are the 5 videos that I did. In total, I made $490.15 spread amongst these 5 videos, or more so 2 videos. Out of the 5 videos that I've made, 3 of them made me $0. The clip-on mic, the camera, and the skirt, all 3 of them made me $0. But I still had to purchase the product, put in the time and effort to make the video. So it's kind of a net loss, honestly. Only I think like one of them did I purchase. I purchased the skirt with the $50 coupon code. The other 2 products I actually did pay out of pocket for. Then for the lip balm or the lip gloss, I made $17 from that one. So the rest of the money, which was about maybe $473, came from the mic video. And that one did really well. That video I think currently sits around 400 to 500,000 views. I think I had close to about 200 sales from that, which was pretty nuts. Except I reached out to them in their email and then they didn't want to work with me on a paid basis. Kind of lame. But my overall experience from doing this is it's kind of the same thing as the ad program, but just honestly worse because it posts onto your own page, but you have to pay out of pocket for the products. And it's the same thing where like you have to cast your net really wide to get a result because you're reviewing products and you're trying to like sell products to your audience and like other customers on TikTok. However, you don't know how good the product is until it arrives. So you could RNG like buying something for, to make a test video on it. It sucks. So I had that happen with 2 of the videos and I did an honest review, right? And both of them I earned $0 from because I was honest in the video because the product sucked. So if you do happen to get lucky in which the product is actually good, and then you make the video, you can get a viral video, etc., and it can get views. The other negative thing actually is TikTok Shop is not available in every single country. So if it's a country that it's not available in, it will tag your video as like paid partnership rather than like earning commissions, like the little tag on the bottom of the video. So a lot of people were getting upset because they're like, oh, you're doing like a fake advertisement, like you're advertising, but you say it's not sponsored because it's not a sponsored video technically. Like the company didn't pay me to make the video. I just earned commission off of it. And I would say it in my video. I would say, hey guys, by the way, I make commission off of it, but it's not sponsored as in they didn't pay me to make the video. But it was difficult explaining that and then it loses viewer retention, blah, 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 blah. So would I continue using TikTok Shop? Only for known products where I already know whether it's good or not. I wouldn't go in blind purchase products again to make videos. I did it just to test it out. The next one is work with artists. So to qualify for this one, you need 50,000 followers to be 18 or over. I haven't seen blog posts about this one so I don't know if it's like US only. I think UK also gets this. So the way this program works is artists or their labels will go and post about challenges that they have to try to promote their songs. So they will have a set pool of money. Typically it's under $1,000, so anywhere between $500 or $800. And then you'll make a video following their requirements. If your video qualifies, you will get paid per amount of views that it gets. So there's like thresholds you need to hit. So for example, a threshold's like 2,000 views, maybe you'll get like, I don't know, $5. 5,000 views, maybe you'll get $10. If you get 10,000 views, you get $20, etc. So you need to hit that threshold to get the money. So if you're at like 9,000 views, yeah, you get $10 instead of 20, which is kind of lame. So for this one, I think I made 3 videos and I only got paid for one of them and I made $20. There's a lot of pros and cons to the work with artists. It really depends on what type of content you make. It could work really well if you do more lip syncing, cosplay, again, type content. I don't know why I keep using cosplay as an example. For me, I do a lot of talking, educational, long form videos. They don't really work well with trending songs. The perks of the work with artists is typically the songs are trending audio because they're pushing a lot of people to try to get them to use the songs. It's not too much skin off your back because it's already a trending audio. It's a quick video to make and you just get paid on top of it. It's really not a lot of work to make the videos. The downsides, there's a whole bunch. One, sometimes they have a set requirement, as in they want you to do a specific thing. Like for instance, you must lip sync to the song and you must have text that relates to a relationship on the screen, whatever. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes their video concept sucks in my opinion, and then it's a concept that won't get good views. I see it and I'm like, how? Like this looks so obviously scripted and like not something that a creator would write. It looks like it's corporate. If it RNG is a really crappy video structure, you're not gonna get that many views. The third thing is there is a set pool of money. So with any of these challenges that has a set pool of money, you need to be fast. I find the reason why I only got paid for 1 out of 3, for the other 2 I was late. So it said that there was still money available. It would still say, you know, like 61% available, 70% available, and I was like a day late. The challenge may be posted February 1st. I submitted my video February 2nd, and then I already don't qualify because all the money is gone. There's a little bit of a delay in updating, and then by the time I updated, yeah, all the money was grabbed on the first day this challenge dropped. Yeah, sometimes you don't get paid. So I think it's worth it if 1, this type of content fits your niche, and 2, you're like chronically checking, because the payments are in a way kind of low, like maybe $20, $30 here. It's still, you know, it's like what a lunch, right? A dinner in LA. But for the amount you have to be on the app to check about these updates, I don't really know or think it's really worth the time. I only do it if it just really happens to fit well. So next up, TikTok Live. This is a big one where you can go live stream in TikTok. I will say first off, there's 2 ways to make money from this. You can either make money from subscriptions or through like gifts when you are live streaming. My experience isn't gonna be the same as the average person's because I've been using TikTok Live for like 2 years now. However, I just hit the go live button on TikTok and then I point it to my face and I talk to Twitch chat, not TikTok. So for that reason, I don't really interact with my TikTok chat, so therefore I don't get a lot of subs or money, which again makes sense because I don't really do anything. So in the 2 years that I've been doing this, I've made $24 off of subs and $181.52 off of gifts. There, you've heard of people who make a lot more money when they're actively streaming on TikTok Live. I definitely think there's untapped monetization potential here. I just don't capitalize on it myself, so I can't give you the best rundown for this. And to go live on TikTok, you need 1,000 followers or to apply for a TikTok Live key. And you need to be at least 16 years old. Interestingly, not 18 like the rest of the stuff that TikTok has. Next up is TikTok Pulse. So this one is really interesting, where if you have like a trending video, whatever, it'll put like an ad before or after. And I can't tell you much about this one, to be honest. I joined the program and I literally dug all throughout TikTok and I couldn't figure out where my money was. I'm pretty sure I made $20 from it. And I've been in it for probably about 6 months. Take that with a grain of salt because I'm pulling it out of my butt here. The very last one is the creator marketplace. So to qualify for this one, the requirements are unknown. It is invite only. You must have a personal or a creator account and it's available in 24 countries. So what this one is it's a marketplace where companies can go and list campaigns that they are looking for creators for. So they'll put like what they're looking for, etc. And then you as a creator can scroll through, look at the companies you like, and then click yes, and then go apply for a sponsorship with them. So they have a whole form you need to fill out with like a pitch idea of how the video would look like, why they should work with you, your rates. So they typically have set rates, but you can like negotiate the rate, so you can like exit out and then put in the rate that you want. And then you get to select up to 3 videos off your page that would best represent you and that partnership and give it example videos. I have made probably $10,000 to $15,000 from this. I did a bunch of Microsoft deals through this, for instance. I first found them through the creator marketplace. I did a couple other ones and I don't remember off the top of my head because it has been over the course of like 2-3 years that I've been in this program. So the money is good. However, I would say there's a bunch of caveats. One, you need to apply a lot, which is like totally fine. I'm not opposed to doing more work to try to like bring in potential money, right? But the thing is also a lot of these brands, like their rate is very, very low. I rarely take a deal under $2,000 for my TikTok page, and most of these deals go up to $400. So for me personally, I didn't find that most of these deals were worth my time because when I found that when I negotiated it, I put the rate I'm willing to accept in there because the difference is so large from what they were looking for that it didn't really work out. And I've gotten very, very few hits from it. I have a much better time just cold outreaching instead of outreaching through the TikTok creator marketplace. Because also there's a lot of like not so savory companies companies on there in my experience, so you're really digging through a lot of trash to find the good companies, at least in my experience. So anyways, this was a very long video. I'm sick, so my throat is kind of dying right now, but this is like my little rundown, my experience of all of the monetization options on TikTok. I believe I covered all of them, so if you want to like send some love over all the effort this video would take, I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe now that you've watched to the end of the video, because again, I do a ton of content like this and I'd love to see you in my other videos. I'm pushing for 30K on YouTube right now. We're close. As of filming, we're at 27K. So yay! And again, don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have emotes, overlays, and stuff that I sell for streamers and content creators. I also have a coffee in which I have free resources for streamers and content creators and some free art on there as well if you want like sub badges. And I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos. Peace!